When you were gone in the city. I think that's how the song goes. Anywho, I made a video on TikTok and this is very wait, I want to be centered. There you go. Yeah. 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 Okay, so before we start, yeah. Oh my god, are you in a closet? No. Okay. I feel like I'm sideways. There you go. No. I'm in my room. My room is just hella fucking tiny, okay? Hella tiny. Hell city. Wait, I don't think you're allowed to cuss. Damn. I don't think YouTube lets you cuss. Yeah, I cuss. What's your favorite cuss word? Okay, but let's talk for real. Okay, so my life has been crazy. I have gone, this year alone, I've been to Portugal, Germany, Egypt. I'm gonna go to Portugal again. I'm having lots of fun. However, I would be having more fun. Are you moving and you're not telling me? Or am I just delirious? Let me update you, okay? I have lots to say. I'm just going to be saying things because I don't remember the order right now. But yeah, I've been traveling like crazy and I love it. My dream is to travel and make clothes. And baby, I've been doing them both. However, I want to have money as well. I want more money because right now I'm just doing things on a tight budget and I like comfort. And I'm not ashamed to say it. And it's not, oh my God, you're so pretentious. You're this and you're that. Like, you need to be more humble. No, I shouldn't be more humble. What was it that Issa Rae said? My favorite rappers are not humble, therefore I shouldn't either. Yes. 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 Oh. I have lots to tell you though. Oh, I should have made a list. Because right now everything is just coming. And it's a lot. A lot of trains in my mind. A lot of tracks, okay? It's a lot right now. In the city, I remember when you went down. When you moved on. Yeah. Slum City. Slum City. I'm sorry. I'm very much so undiagnosed and unmedicated. I know that. I know. And I know it can be a lot for people. However, if you're still watching, then clearly you're loving it. But we don't support them. So yeah. If you're here, it's because you're loving it, okay? I don't know what to tell you. I really don't know what to tell you. I don't know what you want from me. Matter of fact, it doesn't really matter because, right, I'm only doing this because I'm trying to be more comfortable with social media, okay? I'm trying to be more comfortable because I know the path that I want for myself requires me exposing myself. Actually, rewind. It requires for me to show myself to the world. I've had this sty since Christmas last year. I think it's Christmas last year. I'm not really sure. Can't really confirm more than that. But I've had this baby from actually Slum City, Slum City. I had it since April. Was it April? Was it April? Or was it Christmas? I think it was April. Guys, was it really April? I think it was April. Yeah. I have been spreading false news. All this time I thought it was, what's the thing? Christmas last year. April. It was April this year. We are in August. Ooh, that's a lot of months. Oh my God. I mean, but you were thinking it was Christmas anyway, so that's also a lot of months. So I don't know why you're shocked now. But that's a lot of months. And I've had this. Like, are you going to leave? I think this has something to do with my skincare routine, though. Sly City. I remember when you moved home. Anywho, yeah. I also want to be a muse. I don't know what I need to do in order to get there, but I want to be a muse. I've heard it's possible. So I need to do my due diligence on that. But that's not what we were talking about. So stay focused. At least a little bit focused. I've had this since April, dude. April 11th, to be specific. Because that's when I had that party. Or maybe April 5th. Doesn't matter. First week of April. It was there. And it hasn't left me since. So, whoever is trying to fuck with me, I don't think I'm allowed to cuss on here. Damn it. I do be cussing. Should I read the rules? It doesn't matter. So whoever's trying to mess with me, you better stop. Also, I have this cousin who doesn't cuss, but I do. And every time I cuss, I feel guilty. I just feel like she's judging me. She probably is, though. I ain't gonna hold you. Yeah, she just doesn't say anything. But just because you're not saying it doesn't mean you're not judging. So, yeah. I look cute. This lady on the airplane, she called me beautiful and was honestly, like, really sweet. And I said, so are you. And she really was. She was old, but, like, there was still this beauty to her. And I was like, wow. So, we still haven't gone onto the main topic. Damn. It doesn't matter. If you're watching this, it's because you love it. So I don't even know why you're so stressed. I'm so sorry, but the song literally came out of nowhere and it's been with me. Today, mind you. Today. But what were we talking about? Oh, I'm updating you on my life. That's what I'm doing. I went to Germany to visit a friend. She gave birth. It's her second one, dude. She's been popping out kids. And I know I still shouldn't be surprised. But it's a whole human being that's coming out of her. That's crazy. She created life. Her pum pum giving life. Yep, it sure does. Also, I'm fasting for 3 days, which is probably why I'm so all over the place. Because I'm really trying not to think about it. So why did you mention it then? Exactly. I'm fasting for 3 days. No food, no water, nothing. Yeah. Apparently, Jesus did it for 40 days. So what's 3 days? That's just a little... Nothing. No, but I feel so weak. I don't think I should be doing this, though, sometimes. Sometimes I feel like I shouldn't be doing this because I already don't eat. But if I don't eat, then I'm pretty much good at this. I should be good at this game, right? Logic dictates that I should be good at this game. Right? Why am I fasting for 3 days? Because my auntie was talking about fasting or whatever. Okay. It was me, cousin, auntie, cousin's cousin. Not my cousin, because obviously when you're brought into this world, you come from two families. Okay? Okay. So don't be asking me questions about like, oh, but if she's your cousin, we never. No! It wouldn't. I don't know why I'm so riled up about this. I'm sorry. It's because I've been asked this question before. One time, mind you. But I thought it was pretty obvious, because if it was my cousin, I would have been saying, oh, and my other cousin. I'm so sorry. My apologies. So it was me, my cousin, her mother, which is my auntie, her other cousin, my cousin's cousin, and then my cousin's wife. So you see this cousin of my cousin? Her sister-in-law. Wow, that was so easy. Anywho, we were all together talking, and there were actually, no, I was in there. I went to pick up a phone call or whatever. I was making a video, really cute, because I went to Portugal and the scenery was gorgeous, and I was like, this is the life, hold on tight. Literally, I sang that song on the video. I'll post it if I remember to. So yeah, I was doing that, and then I went back inside and they were talking about fasting. I was like, ooh, fasting, I'm down. And they were like, yeah, I fasted for 3 days and all my wishes came true, but you guys need to do it for 40 days. And I was like, hey, 40. But auntie, you did 3. Why do I gotta do 30? Mind you, I'm not opposed to fasting. I love fasting. I love the spiritual effects of fasting. It's really nice. It's gorgeous, beautiful. I feel like you tend to appreciate life more for what it is, and you also start seeing things that you couldn't see when you were all blinded by food. But but like, food in a way clouds your judgment, because when you strip your body of things, you tend to see things from a new lens. That's what I mean. Can you hear that? Was my stomach? Mama hungry. Yeah. But you know what, yeah? I guess I'm not that hungry, because I've been like hungry to the point where I'm like, please, food. Yeah. But right now, I'm okay. I'm okay. Also, the other day I saw a vlog. It was an hour. It was an hour and 20 minutes. And I was like, wow. I love that you do that. But then again, they already had like a big ass following. So I was like, that's pretty cool. They can just do whatever they want. Like, even if they post for 1 minute, it's still gonna do like numbers and stuff. You know what I mean? This is a life. Hold on tight. I have a dream journal, and I've been having wacky dreams. However, on this 1 week that I was in Portugal, no wacky dreams. No wacky dreams. All, I don't know if I had dreams. I probably did have dreams. I just don't remember. So, well, this is awkward. I'm sorry that you had to hear that. I'm not sorry for farting, though. Anywho, a part of me is like, oh, just edit it out. Anybody got time for that? Anybody got time for that? Anybody got time? Anybody got time? Anybody got time for that? Literally. Also, I'm not bothered. Everybody farts. I don't know why people get like, oh my god. What? Oh, speaking of farts, this took a turn. Mind you, this is not what I wanted to talk about when I started this video, but we'll get there eventually. We will, hopefully. So when I went to Germany, my friend who gave birth, 2 kids. She has 2 kids. No, because I'm looking, yeah, and I know kids come out on average the size of a watermelon. Yes, I said a watermelon. Watermelon. Okay? Watermelons are like yay big. You see how I'm out of frame? Yay big, bro. You're popping out a whole job out of your cage. I should have used the microphone. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. You can still hear me. Doesn't matter. Out of your whole cooch. Girl, you brave for that. And you know what she had the audacity to say? She went on the group chat. She was like, guys, why didn't you remind me of this? Like, why didn't you remind me how it's so painful? This is your second. Do you not remember the first time? Yeah, but baby, this is on you, not on me. But now that we have this on the group chat, next time she come out to me like, oh, I'm pregnant, I'm gonna tell her, don't come. No, shut up. Because look, right here, proof, right here. Yeah, but it was just, shut up. No, but I'm so happy for her. She has 2 kids. Crazy. 2 whole human beings that came out of her. And, like, she's raising them now. I'm sorry. But that is crazy to me. Like, what? Her pum pum give it love. It really does. And then they have the audacity to say, like, oh, women are weak. Baby, I'm a life giver. What are you? Exactly. That's what I thought. Exactly. People that trash talk or like speak down on women are idiots. They don't know the meaning of life. They are jealous, bitter, and they wish they could be us. No, because like, why are you so pressed that I give life? It's giving weirdo. It's giving creep. No, like literally, you shouldn't be hating on a woman. Like, you come from a woman. Because where else would you come from? Yeah, you can come from a lab. But still, you know how to come out. You need to come out of a woman. Can they build babies on a lab now? Like straight up on a tube? You know what? They probably can. Yeah. Because this world is very wacky. Very wacky. They probably can. I wouldn't be surprised. Because, like, what? How many movies have they made about crazy cloning things? So why would it be so far-fetched to believe that they make babies in a lab? Like, fully in a lab, you know? 9 months in a tube. That's the type of labbing that I'm talking about. The other labbing that I was talking about is just like, you know, egg and sperm mixed around, whatever. And like, yeah, this is fertile. You can put it in a woman. That's what I was talking about. I'm talking about like straight up cloning. Wait, wasn't there like a video of this dude that was doing that like ages ago? Like when YouTube first started and like there were no laws and like regulations on what to post, and like everybody was just doing everything and anything. I swear there was a video, and it was about cloning, on how you can clone at home. Yeah, I think it was that. I think it was. Me boom boom give it life, me boom boom give it life. But yeah, she got 2 whole kids. That's crazy. Damn. I'm gonna tell you something. I've not told anyone in my family. I've told 2 of my friends. I'm not having kids. I'm sorry, I'm not gonna be a life giver. I can give you life in other shapes and forms, but not this kind. That is for life. That's a life commitment. You can't get rid of babies. I mean, you can, but you can't get rid of babies. You know what I mean? Like, once you give birth, it's forever, ever, 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 ever. Did you hear that? It's my stomach. You don't have to hear it because I heard it. Also, I don't know. Like, I'm liking myself in this video. I look cute. I like this bob. Oh, not this side. Sorry. Activating the bob. How does it go? My name is B.O.B., but the bitch is calling me Bob. I think that's how it goes. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. This is the life. Ooh, I'm really considering breaking my fast. Okay, not really. It's because I have nothing else to do. I could sew, but I can't sew like this. I can't sew like this. I'm thinking about food too much. I need to do something else, which is why I'm here, updating you on my life. Except I'm not really giving you that many updates. Why was I telling you about my friend who gave birth? Oh, yeah, speaking of birth, I don't want to have kids. I don't want to have kids. That's a life commitment. And I also don't want to end up being a shitty parent. Because if I have kids and end up being a shitty parent, that will haunt me for the rest of my life. I will literally feel like nothing. Not even a gum at the bottom of the shoe. I will literally feel like nothing. Absolutely worthless. A kid is a big responsibility. And at that, they're expensive too. But ignore the expenses. Like, you have to raise them in this world that is so messed up and wacky. And you have to give them good values and morals. Yeah? You have to raise them in order for them to be a good human being, not to just themselves, but also to society. That's a lot of work. That's a lot of work. And also, I don't think I'm that patient. But it's not even that. What haunts me the most is me giving you all these values and you still ending up being a piece of shit. Because at the end of the day, you will still be mine. And I will have to claim that. Because, and also, if the baby ends up being a piece of shit, it's on me. Because I have failed the baby. Who's the baby? The grandmother baby. Exactly. So, I don't know. Never say never, but I ain't gonna hold you. Kids is not looking good. It's not looking good, bro. It's not looking good. I don't think I want kids. Yeah, sure, the whole pregnancy belly thing is really cute and whatever. And like you're creating life and it's such a magical moment. The magic is gone the moment the baby come out. I could be a surrogate, maybe, but what if I get attached to the baby? That's worse. Now I'm attached to a baby that I'm gonna have to raise. So we're back to square one. Lifelong commitment. Am I afraid of commitment? Oh. I think I just might. Damn. Really? No, but I'm down for marriage, I guess. Ooh. I'm sorry. I am so sorry for that. No, but like marriage is cute if the person's not an idiot. And when I say idiot, I mean you don't have good communication skills. You don't know how to treat others with respect. You basically all you know is how to be a menace and a degenerate to society. So yeah, that's what I mean by idiot. I don't mean as in like, oh my god, you don't know 2 + 2? No. Also, in school, they don't teach you what you need to learn anyway. So it doesn't matter if you do know what 2 + 2, if you don't know what 2 + 2 is. Okay, actually it does. I feel like you should know basic math. But you know what I'm saying. I'm willing to marry as long as the person isn't an idiot. Living my life. Oh, I want to have a farm so bad. Also, I always have good Uber drivers, but yeah, throughout my whole entire Uber experience, I've only had two Uber drivers that were absolutely the worst. One, I told them to meet me here. They met me over here, and they're like, "Oh, I've been waiting." Yeah, but like I booked it over here, so like, why are you over there? And it's not one of them places where like there's specific drop. No. Residential street. You had to pick me up here. You went and picked me up there. And I'm telling him like, why you like you're meant to be over there? Oh, I've been waiting. And then I was like, okay, whatever. I wasn't gonna argue with you, uncle. Okay, just no, yeah. That's not how Uber works. So I was like, okay, whatever. I closed the door to go call the girlies over. This man is goes. I'm like, yeah. Is it? Okay. Bet. So dude just canceled the right and left. And I was like, the what? Whatever. That was years ago. Years ago. Fast forward to 26. Yeah. I'm literally we're the same situation, yeah? But Uber didn't tell me that I was supposed to walk over there and go over there. Mind you, I don't even know where the hell he came from. It was an uphill one way street. So for him to drive by, I would have to see it, and I was scanning every number plate. I do not know where this man came from. Appeared in thin air. And we were just waiting there, and then the Uber said 1 minute. Okay. No, it said 3 minutes. Okay, 2 minutes. Okay, 1 minute. And okay, the moment it said 1 minute, I'm looking, I'm scanning. Because I saw the way that he was coming from, right? I'm scanning. And then I'm just like, what? And then I look again, and it says, oh, Uber's here. And I'm like, Uber's here. But I'm here, and I'm scanning the number plates. So where you at? So I'm looking, then I look on the map, and it says, like, he's up there. I get in the Uber's locked. I'm trying to open it, Uber's locked, and I'm like, hello? I'm like, Uber, yeah? And it's like, okay, get in. Why are you over there? I was like, no, sorry. Rewind. I'm like, buen dia. No, boa tarde. It doesn't matter. I said good day, whatever it was, afternoon, day, morning, whatever. I greeted him, and he's like, yeah. And then also on my Uber account, it's my initials, yeah? On my Uber account, it's my initials. Simply because I thought it wasn't going to be used, so I just put my initials. I didn't know if I was supposed to put my whole name or whatever. So they put my initials. And I've been meaning to change it. Kinda. I always forget to change it. And it's also a long process. I have to contact everybody and their mama. And I'm just like, just let me change my name. Damn. I get it. Identity fraud and whatever. But how long have I been on this? Okay. Let me change my damn name. You don't even know if I went through legal name changes. You don't know me. My mama don't know me. Anywho. So I get in there, buen dia, boa tarde, whatever it was, yeah? And then he goes like, buen dia, boa tarde, whatever it was. And then I sit, put on my seatbelt. He says like my initials, but he says it as like it's one word. And I'm like, huh? And I said, yeah, to so-and-so, to like location. And then he goes like, and I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, huh? I was with my cousin. I look at my cousin. My cousin's like, you don't need to shout. I was like, yeah, you don't need to shout. Yeah, but I was like, yeah, but I didn't hear you. And then he goes like, okay, but and I'm like, yeah, that's me. Oh, he's not calling me a slur, because I just realized how it sounds like a slur. He's not calling me a slur. He's actually saying like, my initials are the on the Uber is EKR. So they say it as Iker. Iker. So yeah. So yeah, and then yeah, but I've been waiting all this time, and I'm like, we didn't know. The Uber said to wait there, so we waited there. Why are you here? Screaming, hooting, and hollering. Yeah? And I'm like, mind you, yeah. In Portugal, there's this thing happening. Like, there's a lot of people immigrating, which is fine. Great. You do whatever you want with your life. But logic dictates, yeah, when you're immigrating to another country, the least you're going to do is learn the language, correct? Because how else are you going to communicate? Okay, then. Because when I grew up wherever I grew up, yeah, because I grew up in South Africa, what do they speak? They have 3 national languages, 3 official, actually, no, they have 11 national ones, and like 3 main ones, yeah? They speak Afrikaans, English, and Zulu. The mainly spoken one was English, obviously. I could learn Zulu, but then if I learn Zulu, like, what's the point? Because, like, the school was in English, you know what I mean? But then a second language was, oh, this is my sewing scissor. No, this is my snipping scissors. I got my big sewing scissors, and I got my tiny one, which, like, cuts, like, little threads here and there, right? I don't think I'm allowed to be showing scissors, because wouldn't it be considered as a weapon? Also, in this country, you gotta look 25 or be 25 in order to buy scissors. I remember the first time I was here and I was buying like material for my course. I needed scissors, and they were like, oh, ID. And I was like, for scissors? I was mad confused because I was like, this doesn't make sense. I'm not buying alcohol. And she's like, yeah, but like scissors. I'm like, huh? Who walks around? Okay, yes, everybody should be walking around with ID, but I don't be walking around with ID because I don't be doing illegal things. So why would I have ID? I'm a law-abiding citizen. Why would I need ID? The only reason why I now listen, don't come for me for like legal advice. But the only reason why now I walk around with ID is because I have a driver's license. That's literally it. That's the only reason why. I'm sorry. No, but it really shook me. I was like, what goes down in this country? I just want scissors for my art course. For my art, my fashion design course. Like, what's wrong with you? But anywho, yeah, I had to show ID. I was like, what the hell? You lucky. I got something on me. Because normally I don't. I was extremely confused. I don't think I bought it. Sorry, I was lying. I don't think I bought it because I don't walk around with ID. I was walking around with a student ID, like my university ID. I was walking around with that. Wait, at the time, did I have a driver's license? I did, but I don't think I had a car. But I did swap the license over, didn't I? Yeah. This is the life. I knew we're already at 34 minutes. We need to hurry up because I still haven't spoken about what I wanted to speak about over here. But yeah, I'm updating you on my life, so it's gonna be hella long. Shall we do like life update part 1 and part 2? We'll do that. Oh, this is my fan. It's been hella hot over here, so it works 24/7. This baby has not had a break. And yes, she is hot. Anywho, where were we? The last thing I remember was I was talking about how she's popped out 2 kids and how I don't want any because like it's a lifelong commitment. It's forever. I still feel that way, but at the end of the day, like, if I'm meant to have kids, yeah, sure, I'll accept it. I'll accept them, sure. But if I'm not meant to have them, baby, I'm gonna be fine as hell. I'm gonna be okay. Did I tell you I'm fasting? I'm fasting for 3 days and 3 nights. I don't know if it's 3 nights, but I'm fasting for 3 days. And my symptoms are I'm very weak. Like I have no energy. I have no energy. My strategy is sleep through all of it and talk to you guys, of course. And I have a very scratchy throat. So I try to cough to like make it go away. But yeah, and also I'm very thirsty. I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do to fill my time. Because tomorrow's the last day. I'll break my fast at 8 p.m. tomorrow. Guys, I'm really not going to eat. That's crazy. I really hope. Wait, that came out really weird. Herp. I'm sorry. But I really hope I learned something from this. What? Oh, that's where we were. I didn't even finish the story. So I came back from outside, yeah, because I was recording the video. This is the life. Hold on tight. Yeah. And then, I also saw my cousin at the airport. Yeah. I was not expecting to see him. I was like, what you doing out here? And then I remembered, right. You had your concert and the thing. Yeah. But it doesn't matter. Wow. I'm sorry. I was just amazed. Because, like, when I look here, it looks hella dull. But then when I look there, it looks so vibrant. It doesn't matter. Focus. I came from outside because I was recording a video. And then I went back in. And they were talking about fasting. And they were like, yeah. My auntie was like, yeah, I fasted for 3 days. And you guys. Oh, they were talking about husband. Because my cousins. So remember how I told you cousin, auntie, cousin's cousin. No, me, cousin, auntie, cousin's cousin. Cousin's sister-in-law. So this cousin's cousin, her sister-in-law. Her brother, which is also her cousin. See, her brother is a chef. He can cook. He can throw down in the kitchen. Okay? Ooh, that man gave us a meal. Love that for her. For the sister-in-law. Love that for her. She's so cute. She's beautiful. She's from España. I'm sorry. I have not been fed. I'm running on fumes. Yeah, she's from España. We love her. She's so sweet. She's a beautiful soul. Like, honestly, gorge. We love her. Also, no, we're not going to be touching that. It was nothing about her. It was about me, by the way. But we're not going to be touching that. This is the life. Oh, yeah. They were talking about how her husband is honestly a great man. He's a good man, Savannah. A good man. Okay? And her sister-in-law, so the cousin's cousin, she was like, oh my God, yeah, I'm here, let me know because I set you guys up. She did. She posted a picture of her brother, and then she's the sister-in-law, the wife. She saw it on a friend's phone or whatever. Her friend was seeing. They had mutuals, yeah? The mutual showed her, and she was like, oh, who that? Who that in the back? 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 Yeah. Because I want some of that. I want me some of that. So, yeah. She played matchmaker, and now they're married. Mind you, they met last year in Feb. Now they're married. A man with intention. Ooh, love that for her. She's a beautiful soul. Honestly, I love them together. They're so cute. And like, they eat together. And when I say they, because we went there for lunch. And when I say they eat together, I mean, this is what happened. Oh, you're not going to serve yourself? And she's like, no, I'm waiting for him. I'm waiting for him because we eat from the same plate. We eat together. He's a good man, Savannah. He's a good what? No, huh? Wait, I'm trying to like reverse. No, she's a good woman, Samuel. I don't think I like. I'm gonna say Charles. She's a good woman, Charles. She's a good woman. Okay, love them both. Oh. I'm sorry. I'm getting too riled up. I truly do apologize. However, they're so freaking cute. They're so cute. They're so cute. I love them. They're so cute. It's like, wow, love does exist. I guess not all men are dumb and stupid and trash. I'm not hating. They eat together. And I was watching them. One plate, two mouths, two forks, but one plate. Oh, you want some of this? Let me get you some. You like that? Guys, love isn't dead. Just for some of us. By the looks of it. But love isn't dead for others. But yeah, why am I telling you this? Oh yeah, they were talking about husbands in the group little thing. And the sister of the brother of the man that she's married to. The sister of the brother. Who's the man that she's married to. Yeah. So the cousin's cousin, this finger over here, she goes like, oh yeah, like I'm still waiting, but it's like hot out here, auntie, like, and then my auntie goes, why do I keep saying starved? It's because I'm starving. But you starving. Don't even lie. You starving. I heard your stomach. You starving. But anywho, I fasted for 3 days. I said 3 days. 3 days doesn't sound bad when you say 3 days, but then when you're in it and you're seeing the sun go and come back, the moon, the hours, it's long. But to be fair, yesterday wasn't that long because I was traveling. So it was all right. I just slept and I watched TikTok. Who done in the bed? 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 So yeah. Oh my gosh, we got 2 minutes left because I said 45 was stopping. Part 1. Then we're gonna go to part 2. I have a lot to tell you. But anywho, but then she turns to us. She says, "But you guys, 30 days. 30 days? 30? 30 days for me and her, my cousin. Like, lady, come on, be for real. 30 days? That's a lot. 30 days of like no food or water, like that." I know Jesus did 40, but damn, that was like it. But they did it for religious reasons. I'm not religious like that, but I'm doing it just for the giggles, just to see. I've done fasting before. I participated in Ramadan this year. Was it this year? Was it this year? When